Okay, here's another really interesting can of worms to play around with your bow, the speed versus the pressure of the bow. Let's try playing a down bow and an up bow using the entire bow with a lot of speed and no pressure. So it's going to look like this. And we're going to play on the D string. Let's play on the D string. Okay, so a lot of speed, no pressure. Right, just that much. Do that a couple more times. So we get this kind of airy sound. It's very kind of singing sound. It actually makes the violin kind of jump a little bit. Okay, let's try not so much speed, a lot of pressure. Okay, so we're going to... That doesn't sound so great. Let's try bringing the bow a little closer to the bridge and see what happens. Same thing, a lot of pressure, not much speed. Well, that's much better, and it's a very strong, very bright sound. So if we're doing that, we're going to need to play closer to the bridge. Okay, let's try a lot of speed and a lot of pressure. And let's, because it works so well close to the bridge, let's try it there. So, okay, a lot of speed, a lot of pressure. Well, that is completely, that is your festival tone there. That's when you're at the parking lot and it's late at night and there's 10 banjos out there and you have to be heard. You're trying to be heard above those banjos. That speed and pressure is very important there. So that kind of thing. So that's very useful. Now what do we've got slow speed and light pressure. That's our last option. So let's try that. Now that's actually rather beautiful, and you might use that in a waltz or some kind of ballad, or if you're just feeling a little sad about things. What Kenny Baker, the great bluegrass fiddle player, used to call putting yourself in a slow thinking mood. We could try that far away from the bridge. I just played it there. Close to the bridge, what's it sound like? Very ghostly. You get that ghostly sound. Now these are all techniques that are going to give you all different kinds of tones on your instrument. And because music is very much like life, you're going to be in all kinds of situations. You're going to be expressing all different kinds of emotions. You're going to want to be able to get comfortable with all this. High speed, high pressure, low speed, low pressure, high speed, low pressure, low speed, high pressure, close to the bridge, far away from the bridge. So when you're practicing your scales or your slow fiddle tunes, melodies, try it, okay, what is it? Okay, like slow speed, low pressure. What are you going to do? Okay, fast speed, low pressure. Okay, slow speed, high pressure. Remember, we're going to have to get closer to the bridge. And then fast speed, high pressure. The angry sound. So when we talk about bluegrass fiddle, there is definitely a bow sound for bluegrass, and it's kind of taken over. There's gone through different styles, and you'll see the different players use different speeds of bow habitually, different pressures. Kenny Baker was great at the medium pressure, long bow, fast bow sound. He would play this beautiful, and we get this beautiful flowing sound. Many of current contemporary bluegrass fiddle players, and this was started by people like Bobby Hicks and Vassar, use a lot of pressure and a slow bow. Right? And that gives a very definite sort of kind of masculine, sort of bluegrassy kind of sound that is very attractive. And it sounds like you can hear the back of the violin vibrating. And when you're going for that, you're constantly sort of playing in between. You're always on the edge of going overboard, you know. So that is actually sort of fun, just finding that spot where you're just in and out of that horrendous fiddle sound. Playing with that, you sort of have to go over the edge in order to find where the edge is sometimes. So we're going to do that. And when you're playing your tunes, when you're playing things like Boil 'em Cabbage Down, try increasing the pressure, getting closer to the bridge until you hit the wall. And then back off. You're kind of looking for that sound where you're actually sort of hearing the back of the instrument kind of ring out. Let's play the D string, the open D. We're going to play light. So that's kind of a nice sound, very nice sound. You're sort of hearing mostly the string and some of the top. Let's play a lot of pressure now, slow bow. You're kind of feeling almost the back of the instrument starting to resonate out, and that's kind of what we're going for. You're playing through that string. Now the trick is, of course, to not produce that sound. So you want to make sure that your speed, even though it might be slow, is smooth. You know, you want to make that smooth. And that's where we come back to those slow bows, long bows, and the metronome. Setting, slow. 4 beats to a bow. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's what we're working on.